Hi, you are welcome to this particular interesting topic on organic poultry farming. This is all about guava. Here in this particular content, I'm not discussing about guava fruit itself. I'm talking about the leaf and the root. Guava is a fruit that is consumed by human and animals. But in this particular content, I'm discussing only about the guava leaf and its roots. Guava leaf is very rich in antioxidants. It is rich in vitamin C. It boosts the immune system of poultry and livestock birds. It is rich in potassium and fiber. It has a very positive effect in heart functionality of livestock and poultry birds. It has effect in cholesterol level. It helps in feather and skin looking good of our poultry and livestock animals. It reduces and takes care of diarrheas like red diarrhea, greenish diarrhea, brownish diarrhea, and watery diarrhea. It aids in digestion and feed oxidation. It helps in feed conversion and converting of the feed into a high level of meat and egg. Now relax, let's go deep into the content. You see, I have to get the guava tree itself for you to know how serious this particular content is. Please watch this content from beginning to the end. Don't skip any portion of it so that you get the full value of what this guava leaf can do for you as a poultry or livestock farmer. Before I go into the medicinal value of guava leaf, I want, first of all, give you the minerals and vitamin content of guava leaf. Guava leaf has vitamin B3, B6, which helps to increase the brain functionality or brain function and sharpens the focus of poultry and livestock birds. If you are a poultry or livestock farmer, this particular leaf is very good. In fact, it will help you a lot. Don't play with it. If you have the guava tree in your compound, go and protect it very well. In fact, I would advise you to increase the manure structure. Give it adequate manure so that you will not miss it. Because all these years you have been benefiting from the fruit. But with this content, you will know how beneficial the leaf itself is as a poultry farmer. It has vitamin A, it has vitamin C. It has a lot of properties that can inhibit the growth or the spread of viral infection in poultry and livestock. It helps to treat viral infections and at the same time protect viral attack from poultry and livestock birds. It has potassium up to 5%. It has vitamin A up to 12%. It has vitamin C up to 380%. It has calories 3%, it has protein 5%, it has fiber 22% and copper 11%. It has magnesium up to 8% and it has a lot of other minerals that are very important and that can help to protect and at the same time build the head structure of your poultry and livestock birds. It has very strong healing properties. It heals injuries or wounds from attack or from fighting between or among birds or other livestock animals. It also helps to boost their immune structure against bacterial infections like diarrhea, reddish diarrhea like coccidiosis, watery diarrheas, brownish diarrheas. This particular leaf will help to prevent and at the same time cures if there is anyone that has been affected already. Guava leaf is very rich in antioxidants. It is very rich in immune boosting properties. It also very rich in potassium and fiber. It has a positive effect in the heart functions of poultry and livestock animals. Remember, the heart is the powerhouse of every living and every living thing, in fact, both humans and animals. When the heart is functioning very well, it means it's able to pump blood all over the body. And that means every part of the body system will have life. Both the eyes, the mouth, the legs, the ears, and the brain itself. When blood is being pumped to every section of the body, every part of the body, it means that particular livestock or that particular animal, even human being, is working very well. That means that person is living healthy. That's what it means. Because it has effects in cholesterol level of both livestock and animal births. It reduces and cures diarrhea, most especially greenish diarrhea as a result of Newcastle attack. If a poultry bird is having diarrhea, is having green droppings right now, look for this particular guava leaf and apply it to them. Don't fail to watch this video to the end, because I'm going to give you the prescription, how you are going to use it, and how many days you need to apply it, and the cautions you need to take to make sure it works for you. It aids in digestion and feed oxidation. Every greenish plant, every plant or scrub or fruit that helps in feed digestion or food digestion means it helps in oxidation also. If food is consumed by poultry or livestock animals, and that feed or food is able to digest quickly, it means the body have accepted that food and it can as well be converted. So this particular plant, guava leaf, helps in feed conversion. So it increases the chances of converting feed to flesh, because what you are looking for when you are giving your poultry or livestock animals food is for them to convert it either to flesh, giving you a very healthy meat, or egg if you are into egg laying birds production. It helps in high level of egg droppings. If your poultry birds is having issues, you are not having enough quantity of eggs you're supposed to pick in a day, or you are picking less than the percentage, use guava leaf right now to boost the egg production. It increases the structure of your egg and at the same time the texture of the egg shells. It helps them to give them strength because it is an anti-stress scrub. The extract helps in combating stress in livestock, because when they are eating and they are overstressed, this particular plant extract helps to reduce the stress in them and helps them to eat enough. If they don't eat enough, then how would they be able to convert it? What are they converting if they have not eaten something? So if during stress period, animals or livestock birds find it difficult to eat, what they do is they look for a very conducive environment to fight for their life first. They go and rest because they have stress, most especially due to high temperature. They go and relax because they don't want to eat. They don't want to eat because they may eat and at the same time that food may not be able to digest, and that food may at the same time kill them. So what you do is this particular plant extract helps to combat stress. It helps them to give enough energy. It gives them energy to eat and at the same time to digest the food they have eaten. And when the food is digested, they oxidize it and at the same time convert it to flesh or meat or whatever, depending on the poultry or the livestock bird you are rearing. If you are into egg production, it will give you massive egg. It will give you a healthy and beneficial egg. Egg that will give you enough money. Not pimping eggs or small eggs. It will give you jumbo egg. The egg that may not even be able to enter in the egg crate. I'm telling you the truth. This is what we have been practicing for years. I'm just releasing the secret to you. And that's why I said, make sure you watch the video till the end. Don't skip any portion of this video because it is continuous. And you get information in each of the track of this particular video. If by now you are not a member of this particular family, look for the right button and make yourself a bona fide member of this family. This will give you advantage to get any of our videos once it is released. You'll be among the first that will be able to watch the video before any other. And if you have any question that bothers you in this particular business, look for the comment section and drop that question there. I will be glad to answer it. And if there is any further things you want to know about this, I have a very good book on this particular organic poultry farming and many other sections of poultry and livestock rearing. You get their books. So request for the books and you get them. Let's continue. It aids in digestion, oxidation, and conversion. I've said this. And it increases the level of fertility in breeding stock. Assuming you are into day-old production, or you are into parent stock production, or you are into fertile egg production, this particular extract will help you to boost their fertility. Assuming you are having 80% hatchability, it's going to increase up to 95 to 99% hatchability. That means, assuming you stock 1,000 eggs, fertile eggs into your incubator, you are sure of getting almost 990 young chicks. That's what I'm guaranteeing you if you can make use of this particular leaf as I am directing you in this particular video. If you are able to watch it to the end and get the full value of the content, it's at the same time help in vaccinating your poultry birds. Most of you that I'm asking questions on how do I vaccinate poultry birds with if I'm into organic poultry farming. Can I still use organic method to vaccinate my poultry bird? Yes, this particular plant extract, guava leaf extract, can be used to vaccinate and protect your birds against every viral and microbial infection. Any infection concerning bacteria, fungal, and any parasites, including worms, both ecto and ectoparasites, the ones that move on their skin and the ones that are inside their intestines. This particular guava leaf can help you to prevent them and at the same time expel them from the poultry or livestock animal. Like mites, like ticks, it can help to remove ticks from the body. If you can give this particular leaf extract into them, between 5 to 7 days, you will not see any mites in their body again. All of them will vanish. It will look as if it's a miracle to you, but you will not see anything on their skin any longer if you are able to apply it properly well. It fights cold, it fights flu, it at the same time take care of CROD, chronic respiratory diseases, and at the same time coccidiosis in poultry and livestock birds. So make use of it and secure your poultry birds against any of these infections I've mentioned and the ones I'm not able to mention because I don't want to stress this particular content to larger extent so that it will not be too long. If you have any question regarding this particular content, drop your comment on the comment section and I will be glad to answer them. How do you use this particular extract? Gather a full handful of it, about 200 grams, between 200 to 500 grams of this particular leaf. You know that guava leaf is not sold in the market. I have never seen any market where guava leaf is sold. So if you go to your neighbors, get it free from them. But after this content, many poultry and livestock farmers will have an idea of how it works, and you see people publishing content on this particular guava leaf now. So people may start selling it in the market. But for now, it is not sold in the market. So grab this opportunity right now. Look for the guava leaf, 200 to 500 grams. Wash it properly well, up to 2 or 3 times with a very clean water. After washing it, if you have blender, use. If you have crusher, use. If you have grinder, use. If you have local mortar and pestle, please pound it very, very well. Pound it very well. After pounding it, gather it into a bowl. Use 10 liters of water and pour into it. Allow it to settle for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, what do? You now do what? Please, after settling for 10 minutes, squeeze the water out. Squeeze the water properly well. Squeeze it completely. You can squeeze it up to 2 or 3 times. Then make sure every extract from it comes out. Drop the chaff and filter that water very well and serve. That 200 grams can take care of 100 birds a day. The next day you do the same. The next day you do the same for between 5 to 7 days. In fact, you will see a very good result depending on what you are looking for. What is your poultry bird suffering from? Are you using this extract to cure an infection? Are you using it to manage an ill health in poultry birds? Or are you using it to boost their immunity? Perhaps you want to use it to increase their egg size, or you want to use it to promote their growth and their weight, depending on either broiler, noiler, layers, cockerel, or any other poultry breed. That depends on what you need to do. The roots of this guava leaf have wonderful and magical powers to boost the immunity of your poultry birds. How do you use the roots? Dig out the roots very well. Cut it into, wash it properly well, first, then cut it into pieces. After cutting it, wash it very well again. Then boil it for up to 30 minutes. After boiling it with at least 10 liters of water, depending on the size of your pot. But when you want to serve it, you can still add extra water to make it up to the number of birds. But let it not exceed 200 to 500 grams. This will take care of between 100 to 500 birds in a day. Then you have to do this between 5 to 7 days. You can as well combine both the leaf and the roots. They will do wonders depending on what your poultry bird is suffering from. If it is for immunity or for their body maintenance, you can use the leaf alone. But if they are having a serious diarrhea or they are having a serious attack of cold or flu or infectious coryza or any other intestinal tract infections or parasites, you can as well use both the root and the leaf. Boil the root separately. After cooling, then you blend the leaf. The same quantity, 1:1. That is, if it's 200 grams of this, use 200 grams of the root, 200 grams of the leaf. Blend it properly well. After blending it, extract the juice. Combine the juice and the boiled water of the root. Join them together and give it to your poultry birds. After giving them food, I'll do this for 5 to 7 days. Let it not exceed 7 days. Between 3 to 5 days, you start seeing a very good result. But don't stop yet until you get to 7 days. That's when you can stop. This will do wonders for you, and you will still come back to clarify and testify in this particular content section of this particular content. Please, you know that other farmers are in need of this particular content. Do well to enable them get idea of this particular content right now. If you know how you're going to make it to reach them, do it. I don't tell you what to do. You have gotten this knowledge free. And I personally travel to a far distance out of my own base to get these contents done. You can see that for almost 1 month now, I have not been in my base. I've been out searching for all these plants where they are. Most of these plants are not found in my location, so I have to travel far where I will get them. So the only thing you have to do is to promote this particular poultry site and the content I produce in this particular platform. Thank you once again till I come with another interesting topic, both in organic and any other content in poultry and livestock. Bye for now. I remain your humble servant till I come your way again.